Okay. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself, and then give you some small advice, and that's it. Um, it's lovely seeing all these people here. Some of them are my mentors. I've been looking up to them for like years. Good morning. Okay, so my name is Asihene. What am I? I'm an artist. I started out drawing, painting, stuff like that. I was privileged enough to come from a family that art was appreciated, so I was supported. It's difficult growing up in a family where everybody's a doctor, lawyer, and then you say you want to be a dancer, or you want to be a drawer, or I want to be a rapper. It's crazy. It's unheard of. But fortunately for me, I grew up in a family that art had already made a point. By making a point, I mean, as creatives, we need to stop being on the sidelines and live in the mainstream. So in my family, there was a professor. My grandfather's brother was a professor in art, wrote lots of textbooks, taught a lot of great artists. So there was a point, if you get what I mean. My grandfather's sister designed the Ghana flag, so there was a point. There was that kind of thing in the family. So they were like, oh, third artist, okay, you go on, do your thing. But obviously there were eyes on me because I needed to prove a point. I remember when I was like 20, 25-ish. Yeah, me and Robert, we used to hunt Accra for business, like trying to get things going. And that was like my struggling stage, trying to find myself. But yeah, so I started drawing and painting. Then I started doing graphic design. I went to Accra Academy, the butcher people eating. So I went to Accra Academy, the best boys school in Ghana. I said it. Yeah, and I did visual arts. After that, I went to an art school. I did 2 years of commercial arts, then I went to uni. In uni, I did textiles. While I was in school, I started, I think every other week, I started a new business because I realized that as an artist, you need to, you need to make money, okay? So you can't just be doing things for people to like. You needed to find the business side of yourself. And for me, I started looking for that business side a long time ago because man had to eat. Then I started fashion. I started a fashion line with a friend, left it for him, started my own fashion line, climbed all the way to the top, put a hold on it. I did shows with Kofi and San, all of them. Then I started a creative agency. And I picked that till now, and it's more from a creative agency to a corporate communications company. Microphone is breaking. And that's how I eat. And I work as a creative consultant too. But basically, it's all been about trying to find myself and trying to do whatever I do the best that I can. I mean, I know it sounds cliche, but that's the thing. As an artist, I don't know how many people we have here, how many kind of fields we have here. Are there any dancers here? Yeah. Dancers and musicians? But an artist? Okay, what other fields do we have? Actors, directors, any makeup artists, costume designers, videographers. Yeah, okay, so imagine this. Imagine if we were all not available and Ghana had to go one day without us. How would Ghana be like? Imagine if there was radio presenters. There was nobody to talk on radio. And the TV stations didn't have the camera people. Like one day, like a complete shutdown. No creative arts. Like nothing. Have you ever imagined that? No color, no billboards. And that day newspaper comes out and there's nothing on it because the graphic designers didn't go to work, the copywriters didn't go to work. Can you imagine that? How would the country be like? It would be like a blank day, right? So think about it. So that means that there's a need for what we do, what we all do. Okay? Imagine you put on your TV and the actors are not there. It will just be camera, lights, and action. And nothing. There will be no push-up. Remember that? So yeah, that's That's the point I'm trying to make to you, that there's relevance for what we do, but we need to be able to find where we fit in and make ourselves relevant. I think as this or creative people, we've always been sidelined. And forget about what the world says about us. We have also sidelined us because we haven't proven a point to the world that they need to believe in us. You understand? The previous speaker spoke about people who've made hits, and some way, somehow, their financial management got them somewhere else. Now, we have to prove that point, okay? If you make 10 Ghana cedis, that's what you're making. You need to do something positive with that 10 Ghana cedis. We all can't be billionaires, right? But some of us can be billionaires, some can be millionaires, and then you created them. But as long as you're able to live within your purpose and what you're doing, you're happy with it, you're good. So then how then do you make money at being a dancer? I have a friend sitting down there that I saw him rise. I mean, not literally, he's short, but I've seen him rise. All the way to the top, okay? And it's just because he's been consistent with what he does. He's created a niche for himself. This is what I stand for. And he does it with all his passion. Every single day you wake him up, that's what he will do. Do you get the point I'm trying to make? Everybody sitting down there does one thing and they do it with all their passion, but they found the business side and the business side, and they found the business module to it. Do you get the point? That's the key thing, because then if we're all going to be creative, we'll all be happy and we'll say, oh, this is nice, and then we'll all die hungry. But the key thing is to find the business side of it and be able to sell the world what you have. Do you get my point? That's what the world is about. When you're in school, you feel free to make all your mistakes because your mother and your father and somebody will pay for it. Okay? But when you're out there, that's the real world. You're no more Dada, you become the real Dada. Do you get my point? Now the onus is on you to be able to make it work. So use now to find your business model, where you're going to fit in. And trust me, if you say this is what you're offering the world will buy it. The world will buy it. Okay? I mean, back to Dance God. He's an influencer, right? Yeah. Most of you run to him and take an autograph. Oh, I want to take a picture with him. Yeah. Exactly. And I think you should do that. But the thing is, that's how he makes his money. Do you get my point? He's earned his influence by dancing. He didn't earn his influence by becoming a banker. Do you understand my point? So that's the thing. Find your niche, find what you do, be consistent, do it, find a business model for it. And the sky is the limit. Sounds cliche, but that's the truth. Thank you.